everyone hears about drag or the drag culture, RuPaul is immediately the first one that comes to mind, but there's also so many people that paved the way for Ru.
Drag really sort of made itself known in the 1910s or 1920s.
In like the 50s and 60s, all of these incredible talents that started doing drag. Laverne Cummings, who was a pin-up girl, Holly Woodlawn, lip synca. The drag community didn't really start flourishing until the 70s and 80s when people like Divine came around and were featured in John Waters movies. And RuPaul came out in the 90s with Supermodel of the World. There's definitely a lot of preconceived notions that go into not only just the gay lifestyle, but the drag community. You know, whether or not we want to be transsexuals or if, you know, we're doing this for some kind of sexual gratification. It's none of that. It's just a way for us to be expressive and artistic and to have a really good time and to put a smile on people's faces. And I think that's relatable to anybody, really, unless you're a Trump supporter.
Drag to me represents a letting go of fear, a letting go of inhibitions, and finding an entire maybe new identity that represents strength. And sometimes strength can come in provocative forms.
Being a drag performer is an element of freedom, really. When you let go of thinking and caring about what other people think of you, if you can just look in the mirror, put on whatever you want to express your true self, that is very freeing. Drag to me is a huge element of my freedom. I'm living and standing all up in my truth, and I love it. When I look in the mirror, I see something that I love, whether I'm in drag or out.
The most difficult thing for me right now as a drag performer is you're on the road, you're lonely, you get adored by thousands of people, but then you go back to your hotel room at the end of the night and you're there by yourself. And it's very lonely at the top, which is like so cliche to say, and especially since I'm not even by any means a celebrity. We do have this bit of cult celebrityism that goes along with being on RuPaul's Drag Race, that we travel constantly, people know all kinds of things and details about your life, and they just want to know that little bit about you instead of getting to know the real person behind the war paint and everything. If I were a little kid right now, it would be awesome to see somebody doing what I'm doing, because when I was a kid, I never really expected that that was an option. I started doing drag at a very young age. I was emancipated when I was 15 years old. It was always bad that I was in the closet. It was bad that I was a homosexual. I was afraid to be myself, and now I'm able to do that and hopefully spread a little bit of light into the world and let you know that it's okay to be crazy and weird.
For me, I've been an artist my entire life, and I've always enjoyed working with different mediums. So drag is a way for me to meld all of those into one vessel. And I've always been interested in fashion, but as a man, the types of things I can achieve through fashion are very limited. But through drag, the possibilities are endless. I can become anything I want, I can be whoever I want.
There's a lot of people that look at us like, I wish I could be that free, and you can. And you don't even have to do drag to do it. Just try it out in your everyday life. Just give less of a fuck and have more fun.